let's go this way.
Hey,
oh, no!
We heard you in there, asking about the healer.
Mm-hmm.
We know what happens to mages in this town. And it ain't gonna happen to him.
Carver?
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden?
Yeah.
But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our Queen Honora.
Goodbye. Oh my god, Carver! You agreed with me on something for like 2 seconds. The world is definitely coming to an end all of a sudden.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
Yeah, actually, no complaints so far.
Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Thanks, Lady Elegant. Okay, so now that's all set. Now I have a question. If I do this, does it? Ah, it does. Look at that. Y'all, there's nothing that makes me happier than a clean map like this. Did we search this store? I think we did, but no harm in double checking. Wait, y'all. We can summon the cat now. Hold on. Give me this kitten. Okay. No? Hold on, cat. Cat here. Thank you. Chester? Look at you. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Okay, that's adorable. That's absolutely positively adorable. However, the ram for now. I think we're gonna stick to the ram for a minute until I figure out.
Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
What?
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawke. I was talking about Gamlin. Michael, I hate you, dwarf.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that. That was the best. Varric, you're absolutely positively insane, and I love that about you. Oh no, we have mail at Gamlin's. Let's go to Hightown first. Let's go meet Sebastian. And then we'll go see Aveline. Is our ram gonna follow us?
Looking at me.
What?
What's your issue now, little Hawke?
Little Hawke.
Just don't, all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is.
You're not being
I
overshadowed.
don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
However, one day soon, what you don't know is Varric is about to write smutty literature. And a certain someone is very excited to read it. Worthy.
Hawke, long time no see.
Very long time.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenral, are you?
Nope.
Your year must be up by now.
You're very, very nosy, aren't you?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawke. Don't get dead.
I won't. You don't get dead either. Okay, now this. Just so we see. Perfect. Done. There's nothing up there right now. I forget if that quest is like later on in Act 1 or if it's Act 2, but let's see. Aveline's over there. Up there. Let's go first this way and meet Sebastian. I do actually really like Seb's introduction to this. Also, can we donate here? Okay,
Sebastian! Wait. Stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Okay, Sebastian, everyone. It was a very quick introduction, but he exists. Donate. Okay. Poor kid. Oh, great, though. We're looting everything that I see. And then selling it all for coin. Chanter's board. Accept. Okay. That is the start of the DLC quest now, y'all. And then my favorite thing is he's just like, you murdered them all? And it's like, you put out the bounty on the Chanter's board. Of course we did. We need money. We have an expedition to fund. We need to move in here. Very soon. Very, very soon. It's so pretty, though. Like, holy crud, Hawke. You're about to move in. I love the flowers. You're about to move into somewhere so pretty. I think, is it here that there's a chest right now? Or is that like, is it across the way? Is it a different act? No, it's across the way. I knew it was like one of the two sides. I just didn't know which. This way. Thank you. Let's take that and that. Now, time to go bother Aveline at work. Sincerely, does she like get sick of Hawke and friends just showing up and being like, Aveline? And she's like, I'm working. Like, I just in my head have like the last year of Hawke just randomly showing up and being like, Aveline, and her being like, I am working.
Nothing fun ever happens here.
What? What do you mean nothing fun ever happens here? Aveline's here. We can bug her. That's fun, Varric. Until she gets angry at us, in which case then it stops being fun. But that's besides the point. Okay. Aveline, I need to talk to you about a lot of things. Mainly how I need work. Money specifically. Can I just have money?
Aveline!
Hello, Hawke.
That's it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you.
Again?
Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Were you spying on me again?
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends.
That's very
the places
sweet.
they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Eavesdrop anything useful? I could use some work.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you.
Oh?
Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Okay. Questions? Questions that need answers. What's the job?
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you know what we're up or do you know who we're up against?
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
Yeah. How did you find out about all this?
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
You know, she brings up a very, very, very good point. Anything else? No. I'm with you.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
That's not terrifying or anything like that. Okay, so that quest now has been updated. So the one quest I do want to 100% get done before we pick up Fenris is Tranquility and all that goes with it. That is the easiest way to not get Fenris angry with you. So I am going to be, I think I started saying it but didn't actually finish my thought, which is very common for me, so yay. But we are going to try to min-max the Fenris approval. Actually, I did start talking about that. I don't know if it was last episode or this episode. But because, like I mentioned, once you like get the approval up, it locks in. I'm going to be min-maxing to the best of my ability who goes where with me so I can get Fenris at max approval and then I don't have to worry about where I bring him or anything like that. He'll still get cranky, but he won't disapprove. Which is really and truly what I'm after. Everybody else, I'm like, whatever. Actually, Isabella is the other one that I really try to get up to max approval as quickly as possible because of the end of Act 2. But getting through a few of these quests now will make this stuff easier in the long run. There is like a few other quests that I really like doing with Fenris in Act 1, and you can get like huge amounts of approval with him by doing it, but I actually just really like the options. So we're playing to Hawke's very sarcastic character, but we're also playing to min-maxing characters approval, if that makes sense, which is one of the reasons why, like, with this game, I was very excited to do a like hybrid immersive, non-immersive, because, you know, there's gonna be some cases where you're gonna be like, girl, why didn't you bring Fenris with you? And it's gonna be like, because he would have hated it. Like, there's no way around it. Fenris would have gotten really upset by it, and I wasn't one to like chance that. Hey, Tom Wise.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawke.
What up?
Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
No, not at all.
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say,
Yeah.
you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know.
Thanks.
In fact,
Yeah.
since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Thank you. Okay. So now we got all of those done.
Nothing worth scavenging today.
Nothing? How can there be nothing worth scavenging today? There's gotta be.
Don't
There's-
like Darktown? Die and make room.
Sir? What happened to your clothes? You find them eventually for him, but I always find... No, that's an Act 2 that there's a thingy there. All right. Let's do a big save. I am not going to do the Amel family thing yet. I don't know who I want to bring with me for that. I don't know if I want to, like, not bring Varric and do, like, Fenris there. Do I want to bring, like, this squad? Well, I don't know yet. So it'll get done, just not yet. How come we only have one sword?
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I didn't actually think I was threatening it. Are you the Grey Warden?
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Did the Warden send you to bring me back?
No.
I'm not going.
Okay.
Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
What?
Poor
Rude.
Sir Pouncelot.
He hated the deep roads.
I think most people would hate the deep roads, given everything that goes on down there. Sir Pouncelot, though?
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
I'm sorry that you had to get rid of your cat. That's very sad. What are you doing here?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
Can people actually leave the Grey Wardens, though?
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
They have parties? Like, sincerely? I didn't think the Grey Wardens were the partying type. Can I buy some info off of you?
I'm part of an expedition to the deep roads, and I'll pay to find an entrance.
If I wanted money, I've been going about it all wrong. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although...
What?
A favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Usually, yes, that's fine, but what's the favor?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend, a mage, a prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
I like it how, like, Hawke makes that comment, like, I don't do anything involving, like, children or animals, and he's like, just ignores that comment altogether. Oh, what's your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Make her willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
Okay, that's all noble and stuff, but that sounds, you know, difficult. Who's the mage?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
You want to help me fight Templars? Sincerely?
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
Okay. Y'all, we have to go now free him because these are the terms. Like, we have legitimately no choice at this point. So let's go do that. Let's get that done. Okay, this, and then, oh, we also have to do Meryl's quest. Ah! That rat just showed up out of nowhere. Terrified the ever-loving everything out of me. Is there, I don't think that there's any additional merchants down here, but I want to double check. Good. Nothing.
The refugees live here.
Yeah.
It's almost enough to make me grateful for Uncle Gamlen.
Can you imagine? There's actually something to make you grateful that Gamlen exists. Or his house, at least. Hi! Oh, no. This.
I'll deal with this.
Okay. Hawke, finish them.
You do get results, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah. Of course we get results. Have you met us? Any merchants? Death route. This, I don't think I'm about to walk into this quest, but I quick saved because I'll backtrack if I have. No. Okay, good. I haven't gotten these remains earlier than that. This quest here, this is a good one to bring Fenris to. Lots of approval when you get to this point. The point before that and the point after that, you know, maybe not the best, but then again, do what we can. Death root, thank you. Let's go. So no extra vendors. Oh, goodness. What? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Jump scares left and right and left. I'm not gonna make it out of Darktown. Y'all, we are not gonna survive.
Shits that I pay up.
Who has to pay up? Apparently they're a little shits.
Varric.
What?
Carver.
Still think you're helping while bearing us in debt to your brother?
Still riding side saddle while bitching at your betters?
Oh!
Drinks later.
Never miss 'em.
They have a very tense relationship, y'all. It works. Let's do that, and then we have the nighttime stuff. Darktown, Tranquility, Judy, right. First though, let's go to Gamlen's house. Quickly. I know it was nighttime, but we should still do this anyway.
Someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Thanks.
Not that he did.
You might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Enso, is asking for someone competent regarding a job. I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check it out, or check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said it'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. This is Fenris. To whomever participates in the charitable deed assisting the Vale family in Starkhaven, His Most Worthy Highness Prince Sebastian Vale has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the Elves of Sundermount mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks. After nightfall, the third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They're believed to have a small campsite as well as any past known landmarks. A princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats these rogues.
Do his best to try and read it first.
Of course he did.
What? I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
You thought there was coin.
Hamlin.
No, he thought there was coin. Come on. Everybody knows it. Where's my cat? We just got a cat. Where are you? Is the cat in the bedroom? There you are. Hi, little kitten. A note addressed to Gamlen? What? Hi, kitten. Payment is now 2 months late. Interest accrues, you are well aware. Gamlen's in debt, y'all.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago.
Yeah, pretty much. Girl, pretty much. Okay, gotta go. It was nice seeing everybody. This? Okay. Now, Tranquility. Let's get this done. And then...
How can these nighttime streets be so dangerous? We should clear these idiot thugs out.
Well, yeah, of course we should. Then we should pick up Meryl. Which would be good. Go this way.
Why is it nobody ever seems happy to see us?
I don't know, Varric.
That's enough.
Why doesn't anybody ever seem happy to see us?
That's right. You
Is that
heard
it?
me.
Hi! Please don't hit me!
How about you?
Not delicate, but delicate! You give up now. Me give up now. Are you kidding me?
There.
Okay. No! This? Done?
Another one for me.
Where?
What have you got, Hawke?
Where is it? Over here?
I think it's over.
Okay. No, I don't think it is. It's right. It's like over here. I don't know why they showed up on the map, but they did. I thought we were too far for that. Okay. Good. Guardsman, pretender. Pretend no more. Dead.
I'll deal with it.
Okay. I love the auto attack that you don't have to like constantly keep like attacking. Good. Like, the funny thing is Carver...
That was almost fun.
Carver gets like so angsty at us, but like
The streets aren't safe at night.
We should do something about that.
I think we just made them a little safer.
Well, at least it's not boring.
Oh, again. More?
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, okay. Carver gets so cranky at us all the time, but we actually work really well together as a team, which is probably the most hilarious thing. Even though, like, typically speaking, you only get Carver if you're a mage. So you don't normally get to see, like, Rogue Hawke working with Carver, which is kind of sad because I've always loved that dynamic of, like, warrior rogue. Actually, true story. One of the reasons why, like, when I first started playing DA2, I had tried playing DA2, like, right when it first came out, and it was it DAO, DA2, one of the two. And I wasn't, like, the world's biggest fan, and then I went back and I played it again, like, a few months, maybe a year later. But one of the things I actually fell in love with was the Rogue Hawke, like, warrior Fenris dynamic, where, like, you were actually on the front line of sorts with your love interest, and like kind of fighting that way. And I don't know why, it was like one of my favorite things. It was one of those like, ooh, that's really cool kind of like gaming moments, because I hadn't experienced that to date, because I think I played things incredibly backwards. Like, I almost want to say, like, I played DAI, and then I might have played like DA2 directly after, and my like typical canon romance for DAI is Cullen. So there's never any like working on the front lines with Cullen. Like, you don't, like, it's impossible. So DA2 was the first time I had really experienced that. And then of course, when I play DAO, I'm generally an Alistair romancer. So that dynamic kind of played in there, but my canon warden, who we're using for this playthrough, by the way, for like the world state, it's kind of like that stereotypical, in my mind, quote unquote, perfect world state where like everybody lived happily ever after. I had a mod where my warden and Alistair got married and stuff like that. They're both wardens still. It was like great. So Riley, who was that warden, she was able to, like, that's who we imported here. But she was a mage. So it wasn't really fighting like back to back with him because she was a back rank character. So really it was my mage Hawke my rogue Hawke and Fenris who first got to like fight together. And I always thought that was like the coolest thing. Kind of like, no, actually, I don't know. Cause like in, Mass Effect, like Garrus and Shep definitely like fight shoulder to shoulder a lot of times too, because I enjoyed playing like more back rank. Well, no, Vanguard Sheps are really cool, but then it was always cool having like Sniper Garrus like backing up Vanguard Shep. You know what I mean? So I really like these dynamics and like playing off of them for role playing aspects.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago.
Okay.
No Templars so far.
Fantastic.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
This is gonna go awful. This is gonna be awful, y'all.